Hello folks. So as many of you know, I have a second channel called G-Pals with some of my friends where we upload Gary's mod content much like I do on my own channel. So we have a problem where people keep deciding they're interested and then deciding they're not interested in the channel, so they keep leaving rejoining, so every now and then we have to find new people on the Gary's mod subreddit, or not subreddit but Discord server, to, play the game with us. Currently, only two people who have consistently maintained and fully committed to the channel are me and my friend Thrifty. Now, if you yourself don't actually watch G-Pals, then the guy who is in the video where I announced the G-Pals is actually not a part of G-Pals anymore, as he decided that he was overwhelmed by the editing, but me and his disputes are not here. We're here to talk about a YouTuber called Random Shenanigans. About 3 or 4 days ago, Random Shenanigans joined G-Pals following him responding to a post I made on the Gary's Mod Discord server, seeing if any people wanted to join the community. Following that, he joined and he became a pretty consistent member of our channel. And by that I mean we did not feature him in a single video. Now, we could barely understand Shenanigans, or Dean, due to his deep Florida accent. Now, I myself am from the South, but still, I don't have much of the accent as he had. His accent sounded like he crossed a hillbilly His accent sounds like if you crossed a hillbilly with a person with Down syndrome. And to be totally honest, he was not very funny. Now, we upload funny moments videos on G-Pals, so just with that being said, it's just like you don't rely specifically on your potential as far as independent comic as you would just, your friends are doing something funny, so you would, make a funny moment between friends and you put it in a video. So him not being funny wasn't exactly a deal breaker, but here was the deal breaker. He had certain views of the people who lived in our neighboring country down south, and we did not exactly too fond of that, especially since one of our members, Thrifty, is part Mexican. With that being said, he was screaming every 2 seconds, and he ruined multiple recordings because of it that we could not use, and hence why so far only 2 videos have been uploaded on the G-Pals channel. Earlier today, we were in a meeting to talk about scheduling, and what ended up happening was kind of weird. We began kicking each other out of the call, just like clicking disconnect and messing with each other, and that ultimately kind of led Dean to getting kind of pissed off. Another thing Dean did is he uploaded a video on the G-Pals channel without asking first, and that is a big no-no and against the rules. 333. And we also told Dean that he was just not a good fit for the channel. Following that, he logged into the YouTube account that we all share, the G-Pals account, and changed the password to it. And he also thought changing the number recovery and the email recovery to his number and email would log everyone out of it. But here's the thing. When the password to an email is changed, the device you originally created that email with still stays signed in. So guess what? Everyone else was signed out except for me, because my phone right here was actually used to create the email. So we ended up changing the email changing the password to the email, kicking him out of the email, and me and Drifty are currently the only 2 who have access to it. And so we made a new post on following that. We made a new post on the Gary's Mod Discord server asking if anyone new wanted to join. So far, we've had one person say, hey, he can join, but he's 24 years old, and we're not playing with a 24-year-old. As you can see right here, this is Random Shenanigans' channel. Now, if you're subscribed to this channel, unsubscribe. I don't want any Random Shenanigans lovers in my channel subscribers, so go ahead and get rid of that motherfucking subscription to him before I crash the fuck out. As you can see, his profile picture looks like that one guy from Clarence, and he really has no rhyme or reason to any of these posts. So if we come in here, we can make fun of his wonderful singing.
Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing enjoy video.
Can you see what I mean by punching accents with someone with Down syndrome? Just go and invite me this wonderful.
Needless to say, I keep legit. Feels so bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby. I'm a rit. Clash at my place, baby.
Safe to say, it sounds like he's whispering while singing to stop his dad from coming downstairs and beating his. He also has other wonderful videos like Michael Bianchi Dis. Experimental. Let's listen to this. Once again, it sounds like his dad is about to come downstairs and beat him if he hears him singing. Which, I cannot be happier that he's quiet because I do not want to hear his screeching voice in my ears every 5 seconds. Also, if you wonder what I mean by his screeching voice,
I'm the demon behind you. Who's the demon behind you, SanJev?
another example. Just screeching for no reason. Now, this is the only recording I actually have of Dean and us talking, and this is because we're going to actually make this into a video, a funny moments on Discord call video for G-Pals. This is right before everything went down, but a lot of times when we'll be playing Gary's mod, he'll go so much, and me and Drifty got so annoyed with it. Now, I posted his announcement to him leaving the server not long after, or leaving G-Pals not long after all this went down. And this was what I said. We are very happy to announce that Random Shenanigans is out of G-Pals. He has made numerous contents about fellow members and posted without approval, as well as violated the rules and regulations of being a G-Pal. Following finding out that he was being kicked, he attempted to change the password of the channel and change the recovery number to his number. But guess what, folks? The email is attached to my phone, meaning I'm unable to be logged out. Random Shenanigans or Dean, I hope your Trump-supporting Floridian self has a horrible YouTube career. SanJev. Now, to be fair, that was a pretty petty thing for me to do, but I honestly couldn't give less of a shit. But Dean decided to respond, and he responded with, "You're lucky I haven't recorded most of our VCs, so you better be watching out." Just acting like him recording our VCs is going to mean anything, because as you saw earlier, I record our VCs. Now, that's the only time I recorded my RVCs with a Dean in there, but honestly, I don't know what he's talking about. Dean was always the one making racist and not so nice jokes, but I did make some, because, well, that's just, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm part of the Destiny Jesus Discord server, and I just saw something bottom right corner say free nudes from that server, so I'm really confused. I am going to check that out in a minute, because why is that in that server? And yes, I will be reporting it. Also, I don't know what he means by "you better be watching out." I feel like he would try, what he meant by that is that he was going to try and call us and record it and try and make amends, and once he made amends, he'd record all our calls and try and catch me saying something offensive posted to his channel. Well, here's the thing. I don't say offensive stuff, Dean. You're the one who supports a wannabe fascist, failing dictator named Donald J. Trump, and has made numerous comments about Drifty's Mexican heritage, as well of just Mexicans in general, and we do not tolerate that. He also said this, "And you're acting like you have like 10 mil, but you don't stop But you don't, so stop acting like it. And I replied with, and you're acting like this is a generational feud. You try to steal the channel. This is my response. And you're acting like this is a generational feud. You tried to steal the channel after we told you you weren't going to be a part of it anymore, then got surprised when we decided to kick you out. We're going to let you be our producer, but nope, you had to try and hack the email. Would you believe that last shot took me like 5 minutes to get done because for some reason my screen kept glitching out? And what I mean by we were going to let him be our producer is we're going to allow him to, like, write skits, come up with skits, and all that. Now, of course, we all come up with videos, but he was going to be kind of the driving force of it, uh, because we didn't really want him in the videos themselves anymore. But we were still willing to, maybe if he would like stop kind of being a dick, um, you know, just do the stuff in the back. And I brought that up to Drifty, and Drifty was like, "Oh, he's too problematic." But as we were talking about that, kind of leaning towards maybe, maybe not, I got the notification that he was trying to hack the email. So that's really all there is to the situation right now. I There will probably be an update soon enough. I feel like if he decides not to ignore this video. But yeah, like, subscribe, and if you turn on notifications, you feel a little free. One more thing, um, Krabby Patty Wars is going, or Secret Formula Wars will be coming out, or Part 3 will be coming out pretty soon. Just not right now. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably record it tonight, edit it, and it'll be released tomorrow. So yeah, I hope you all had fun and watching this video, hearing about my YouTube drama. And once again, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you feel a little fruity. SanJev out.